maybe, I don't know, I don't really like the angle. I'm still getting used to this recording nonsense stuff. There you go. Is that alright? Is that gonna get in the way of the sound? God, I'm really gonna have to set this up properly at some point. I'm back home after a couple of days away, and then as soon as we come back home, we booked another getaway for 2 weeks' time to Manchester, a place that I really enjoy visiting. I've been there once, but I had a really good experience, so we decided to go again. Let's talk about today and state of mind where I'm at. Feeling a little bit frustrated. I can feel myself getting jittery and just building in that kind of that mindset of feeling a bit, annoyed. I do this weird thing when I get really upset or annoyed. I tense up, so the muscles in my body, they'll start to, I'll tense them up basically as a way of, I don't know, releasing that frustration without doing it openly. I'm a bit disappointed in myself because I failed to replicate a good start, similar to the one that I had yesterday. Today I woke up late, but that's because I went to sleep late. Woke up late, we had to check out, and then we were supposed to do some work in the hotel place, but I feel like we wanted to just leave there as soon as possible, so made our way down to London. And actually we went into the Hoxton in Southwark, which is a really, really nice hotel, and it had a really good working feel to it. So I sat there, did a few hours of work. I think the thing that's really beginning to bug me, and it has been for a long time, and I don't know why I don't mentally prepare myself for this, but it's the realization of the amount of time it takes certain tasks to be completed. So my to-do list, for instance, is this long, and I'll never prepare myself mentally to get through each task within a lengthy period of time. I always feel like I can just bomb through everything in an hour. Certain tasks take several hours. The Amazon task that I've been doing for the last 2 days, which is going through all the keywords. Get out of here. Going through all the keywords and recreating campaigns has taken a very long time, and over the last 2 days, throughout the weekend, basically, I haven't touched anything Arsenal therapy related, which is, annoying, because the idea of this weekend was to be able to do all of the Arsenal work that had been putting off, a long list of documents to complete, systems to create. So by the time Monday rolled around, I'd be set. We would have our social media branding guidelines ready. We'd have a plan in place to actually start implementing all the different changes that we wanted to do this season. I think I have to start accepting that certain things are going to take longer than others, and I have to start feeding myself a bit of positive reinforcements through just mentally, at the end of the day, going through a bit of a daily audit, seeing whether progress was made, and if progress was indeed made, then using that as a positive springboard to take it into the next day. But what I'll do at the end of the day is look at the lack of progress made and use that as a way of, I guess, putting up a barrier to try again the following day. And I find myself putting certain tasks off, delaying them as much as possible, and then having to go through this cycle of non-stop resentment and, lack of progress, I guess. It's gonna be a very difficult thing to do when you've wired yourself, or when you're wired in a certain way. I mean, I haven't done this to myself. It's just the way that I've been. I guess maybe subconsciously, somewhere down the line, I picked up this bad habit of, building this expectation, unrealistic expectation in my mind of needing to make sufficient progress in order to be satisfied. Now I need to rewire myself to think differently, to use any sort of progress as a motivating factor, so that I can, feel the motivation, feel the, I guess, encouragement to go again. I do truly believe that a little bit of progress every day makes a whole world of difference. But the problem with me is I have no patience. I don't want to wait for a year. I want it to happen now. And then basically what happens is, because I want it now, I get frustrated that it's not happening. I won't do any work for it. A year rolls around and we've made very little progress. So what I should do is make progress a little bit at a time, have an ultimate, end goal for the year, make those little bits of progress, work towards it. It's so simple. Like, theoretically, it's it's basic. It's like very clear, rational thinking. I'm definitely having a far better day than I was on Friday and Saturday. Yesterday was good because, work was done. I didn't end it very well. Actually, I did end it well. I went to bed after midnight and I did what I said what I was going to do, which was do work. But I do feel like a lot of other tasks are just building up, and I do sense a bit of anxiety around the corner. Maybe a sense of, again, just drowning in too many things. We haven't even come around to, draw up the timeline of the 6 to 12 months of things that need to be done, which I'm sure we'll get to soon. But it was supposed to be done on Saturday or Friday night. It's now Sunday night. So anyway, I'm rambling on. One more week of camp to go, and I look forward to these periods where nothing is happening, no work, as in, physical work is needed to be done, so that I can concentrate on building those, or utilize. I've already built a blocks of work, a proper schedule. Now I can use it. When the time comes around, it's never maximized. So anyways, I'm gonna just get back to it. I don't know what work I'm gonna do now. I've set the PPC campaigns up. Hopefully we get sales. Hopefully these campaigns are profitable. We'll reevaluate next week. I would love to do some Arsenal work right now, but for the life of me, I cannot seem to get my head in the game. There's a lot of shit that needs to be done.